Hi, I'm Mike Handcock, and with me is Landi Jac.
I wanted to say with you is Landi Jac, but Mike said he is Landi Jac, so hi everyone.
Hi, everybody. Listen, most people work really hard, and if you look at the average entrepreneur, they're on their laptop on a Saturday afternoon while their kids are playing soccer, Sunday morning before they go to church, etc., etc. So there's a reason for this, and it comes down to what you call the 3 levels of expert. So maybe you could share the 3 levels and share first off what happens and why people get stuck in that first level.
Sometimes I call it the 3 levels of consultants because I guess that's where it started. But now you may be listening to this today and go, you know what? Yeah, I do call myself a consultant. Maybe you call yourself a coach or an expert, but I'm talking to anyone who's a specialist in some area. What many times happen is that this expert, you work for an employer, you're in corporate, you work hard, and you learn a specific expertise. And then you leave corporate and you want to do your own thing with that expertise, which is entrepreneurship, something we really encourage. What happens then many times is that expert really have the need to work hard, get up early in the morning, work late, because they usually want to prove themselves to family. The family has said to them, you better make this work. You've had a nice job and salary. Now you're going on your own. These people become what I call the first level of expert, a mover and shaker. They literally move and shake. They really work hard. Many times they burn out because they charge per hour. They only have 24 hours in a day. And so they get stuck at this level 1.
And I love how Lundy always says that you can tell a mover and shaker because when they get to the networking event, they're going, here's my card, this is what I do. And a person goes, wow, an intellectual property lawyer, that's the exact person I need, but I only now want you because I have your card. There's no other people in your firm that I can ever deal with. I just have to have you. And that's where they get stuck because they're constantly working hard to please people and to prove themselves.
Unfortunately, you actually are taught many times, and sometimes I do have an issue with the schooling system, our educational system, is that you are taught to sell your expertise, and that keeps you stuck in that mover and shaker level because your clients become dependent on you. That's where the whole consulting retention or retainer model comes from, because you get stuck at this level, but luckily there's more levels.
Yep, tell us about the next 2.
The next level is, I see it like Mario Brothers. You in level 1, you're a mover and shaker, you're very operational, you charge by the hour, and then after that you move up a level. People basically get sick of being operational, they want to be more strategic, right? So you see them all over the world. I'm now next level, I'm trusted advisor, that's what I call it. No longer am I a mover and shaker, I'm a trusted advisor. Now I have my case and I fly between Joburg and Cape Town, and I fly between Sydney and Melbourne, and I fly between Auckland and Wellington, and I fly between Florida and New York. And so you have that, right? You're now advising the board, you're now the friend to the board members and the decision makers, and you get other people to implement things for you. But it's a conundrum, this level, because many people start employing here, and that employees eat up all the fat. They're still charging per hour. They're charging higher, but they're still charging per hour, and they hit a massive glass ceiling there because in many respects they're still doing the work themselves.
Which brings us to the 3rd level, which is called the deal maker. And the difference between the deal maker and the others is the deal maker is not transactional like the other 2. This deal maker is much more relational. So whilst you'll see the mover and shaker basically working till 10 at night on a file, and the expert flying around all over the place, the deal maker will be on the golf course or at a restaurant, and he or she will have other people that work for them. So if you're stuck working all hours of the day, if you're stuck constantly on planes and never getting ahead, then maybe you should look at the level of expert you are. Because here's a statistic to finish off our little show today, is that Forbes magazine 2019, the average expert makes 53% of what they used to get as a salary for doing the exact same job. Think about that one, folks, and become a deal maker.